Okay, this is from your complex fractions worksheet number 1. I'm going to guide you through number 7. So this is what the original problem looks like. So what I did was I rewrote this in linear form. So make sure that you keep your denominator all together in parentheses. And so what I need to do now is I need to simplify this part right here. So I have x plus 5 over x plus 3 divided by, now we're going to use the trick that we learned where we basically cross multiply and our denominator is x plus 5 times x plus 3. So let me go ahead and do that. X plus 5 times x plus 3 is my denominator. So in my numerator it's x plus 1 times x plus 3 minus x plus 1 times x plus 5. Now, you would normally want to start distributing everything and combine your like terms, but I see that in the numerator, I have a common factor in both expressions. This is in both terms. This is one term minus another term, and x plus 1 is common in both terms. So what we do when we have something common to two terms is we factor that out. So I'm going to factor out an x plus 1. So I'm going to take that out and put it out in front. When we factor out, say, a 2, you put the 2 out in front and you multiply it times what's left. And so we're going to do the same thing with this. So after we factor these out, what's going to be left is x plus 3 minus x plus 5. So let's see what that looks like. So x plus 5 divided by x plus 3 divided by, now I'm going to factor out an x plus 1. So my denominator stays the same. So when I take out an x plus 1, so I took it out of here and I took it out of here, what's left is x plus 3 minus x plus 5. Okay? So now what I need to do now is I need to simplify this part right here. Okay, I need to simplify that part right here. So I have x plus 5 over x plus 3 divided by x plus 1 times x plus 3 minus x minus 5. I had to distribute this x right here. I mean that negative right there. Over x plus 5 times x plus 3. Okay? So now what happens here is the x's cancel, and all we're left with is 3 minus 5, which is negative 2. So when I go to simplify this up here, all of this is just negative 2. So this is negative 2 times x and times 1. So I have x plus 5 over x plus 3 divided by negative 2x minus 2 over x plus 5 times x plus 3. So now that we have all of this simplified, we're ready to flip this and change this to multiplication. So we have x plus 5 over x plus 3 times x plus 5 times x plus 3 over negative 2x minus 2. So now that we have it in multiplication form, we can start canceling and reducing. So the x plus 3's cancel. So all I'm left with is x plus 5 times x plus 5 over negative 2x minus 2. And so the last thing I need to do is I need to distribute this. So this is x squared inside outside combined is plus 10x. Last term times last term is 25 over negative 2x minus 2. And that is your answer.